Hello everyone, today we're going to be trying to make this peanut butter and jelly cake. So first, I'm going to start off with some yellow cake mix. Get all of that in there. Then next we're going to go in with peanut butter. I just microwaved it a little bit so it can help mix it and it won't be too chunky. I just did smooth peanut butter. I'm going to take that and just mix that together with a spatula and fold it in. Get it as mixed in as possible. Now, obviously, since we haven't added any liquid yet, it's going to be really thick. Just I want to try to mix it in as much as possible. Let's just combine a good bit and kind of looks like cookie dough. That's when we'll go in with our mixture. Then just scrape the sides. Have that. We're going to go in with our milk. I just warmed it up a little bit since we're adding butter to it. Do milk, melted butter that's been slightly cooled so it's not too hot, and then our eggs. Once you have all of that mixed together, we're going to just whisk it together. Just mix on it. And then it's going to be chunky because of the peanut butter. We're basically just mixing it together until all the eggs are combined and there's no flour. So once you feel like you have it almost done, mixing it, then take a spatula and get on the sides and underneath. Said since it's peanut butter, it's real fatty. So we're just I'm gonna give it a little bit more mix since there's a little bit of flour on the bottom, but it won't be as smooth because of the peanut butter. So if yours looks a little chunky, do not worry about it. All right. Give it one more scrape. Once you have that all mixed together, we're going to take our pan. Just going to use a aluminum pan and just pour in it. And I just remember to grease it so it's easier. And not everything's sticking when you go to cut the cake. And get all your cake mix into the pan. Alright, once you have that, just want to smooth it out to make sure it gets in all the corners and everything. And take my spatula, grab all that extra. And then just so there's no bubbles or anything, we're gonna give it a few taps. Now we're gonna throw it in. I'm gonna start out with 30 minutes and check it and pop it to see if it's done. Alrighty, our cake is cold, so we're going to just go ahead and start poking holes in it. Alright, I feel like that's a good amount of holes. So you just take some grape jelly. You can either use grape or strawberry. Or just take some jelly and spread it around. And my jelly is just a really thicker one. So if you want, you can either do jelly or jam. Jam would do a little bit better because it would get more smooth. It's a more smooth one. And jelly. Make sure try to get in all those holes. So it really saturates into the cake and makes it really moist. If you want, you could also add some extra holes into the corners on your sides to make it more smooth. Get them, they're really saturated. Get all that jelly. All right, now we're just gonna wait for it to cool for a minute and we'll finish it off. Alrighty, that jelly's all cooled. So we're just gonna take some whipped topping and just put it around different areas. Just plop that on down. I'm just gonna start spreading that out. And if you're taking this to something like a potluck, I would take a offset spatula to it, but it's just for my house, so I'm just gonna spread that out. All in the edges. Pat it. Do that. Just make it more taller. I like how it looks. Just do a mixture. Try to make sure there's no holes picking out. And if there is, just scrub off that extra one you have. Pop it on back down. Don't want to see any holes peeking out. And we have that done. We're going to take our warmed up jelly and sprinkle it on. All of that on there. And then we're going to take the peanut butter and do the same. And if you want, you can always add some more jelly because the peanut butter is going to really thin out. The people here at my house, they really like peanut butter, so. Right. And then once you have all that peanut butter, I'm just gonna take a little spatula, get that all together. All right, and then we're just gonna throw this in the fridge and let it sit for a bit and saturate. I'm gonna just let it sit for an hour, and then you can cut into it and it'll be nice. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in an hour.